Final race action, and this is the championship heat led by Circus Circus Chip Hanauer, the driver, Miss Budweiser, Tom Deeth. Now remember, those two boats have been involved in record runs today. Also, Miss Madison has had a good day. Mike Hansen will be out there in his boat. Also, oh boy, Oberto, who just won the last Heat 3B. George Woods Jr. Paddock Pools gets into the run. Jerry Hopp, the driver in that. They've got to be happy. The Winston Eagle, another turbine boat. Larry Lauterbach, you're going to have to watch that Dayglow red boat. Cooper's Express also in. Mitch Evans, the driver of that boat.
As they come down now to start the final heat, it looks like the Circus Circus has the inside Winston Eagle in lane 2. Budweiser way back as Tommy Deeth is off the pace, and the clock is going to 0, and we're underway. The championship heat, the checkered flag run. This is for all the marbles.
And right off the bat, we've got the drag race. We figured we'd do it. The 3 turbines, and it's going to be Circus Circus out in the lead. He knows he's got Winston Eagle in lane number 2, and it looks like he's going to try to outrun him right off the bat. Chip Hanauer down onto the backstretch now. Chip doing a fine job at driving. He's got Larry Lauterbach trying to close the gap down, and the Miss Budweiser coming up on the inside of Larry Lauterbach.
Our leader is down into corner number 3 now. The wind is starting to pick up. These boats are flying down the back chute. Oh! There goes the Circus Circus, up and over and spinning and down, and look at that boat. I believe it's come apart in about, I don't know. I saw pieces fly. The canopy's opening up, Dick. Good news. It looks like Chip Hanauer is going to be okay as he comes out of that boat. Looks like it's starting to sink on the left side.
I was going to say, that's the real good news, that he can get out of that boat, because it does look like it's about to go under, and that is the concern. If he was trapped inside that capsule and the boat went under, they'd have to go from underneath to get him. But now he's signaling to the rescue crew and everybody on shore that he is okay. Let's take a look at it again. He simply got caught by wind. Nobody was around him, but look at the violent reaction that the boat has as it spins around and catches. It looks, Jim, like it has broken in at least 2 pieces, so the boat probably will not be able to be repaired.
The boats minus the Circus Circus go out for the restart. Let's look at the replay. Right sponson high, then he does a barrel roll, end over end, stern first. The boat is badly damaged, but the main part is that the man who is celebrating his 100th race today, Chip Hanauer, walked away and is okay. As they come down, it's Miss Budweiser in lane 1. This time Tommy Deeth wants to nail the start. In lane 2, Cooper's Express. Lane 3, Holstead Miss Madison. Winston Eagle in the 4th slot. Oh boy, Alberto. And then Paddock Pools on the far outside as 6 Rooster Tails come down to restart the final heat here in Syracuse, New York.
You kind of wonder if that flip of the Circus Circus plays into the minds of both Larry Lauterbach and Tommy Deeth as they head down in the first turns on this course. They know it's a world record course because the records were set here earlier, but Winston Eagle right now has taken the lead on the outside. On the inside, it's the red and white Miss Budweiser. Look at Tommy Deeth, simply closes him down on the back chute. Tommy Deeth very hard onto the inside as they go back into the turns again. Deeth is being held off by Larry Lauterbach. Now, these two guys have raced the smaller, limited hydroplanes numerous times. They know each other's driving skills. They're both top shoes in their boats, and look at the even Steven race they're running down there now.
It's the Budweiser on the right of your screen, driven by Tommy Deeth. On the left, it's the Winston Eagle with Larry Lauterbach, 128.273 for lap number 1 as they go into corner number 1 for the second time of a 5-lap final. As they come off, it's Miss Budweiser on the inside leading, but in that rooster tail and hidden is Larry Lauterbach. He'll be coming up in the Winston Eagle. Here is your 3rd place boat, Cooper's Express. That's the best position he's been in all day, Dick.
He's got to be very happy about that. The boat has been running better and better each race, as we referred to it earlier. Here is your lead boat. This is the Miss Budweiser, but I'll tell you what, Larry Lauterbach is giving him no room at all. As a matter of fact, he closed him down. Lauterbach, look at that rooster tail off of the skid fin as he throws it hard in the corner. Budweiser almost hooking the boat, held onto it. Tommy Deeth doing a fine job at driving, takes it by a nose lead coming out, but Larry Lauterbach evens it up again as they come down the front straight.
And this is the roughest water they've raced in all day. They're coming up in the back of the Paddock Pools, and they'll pass and lap him. It's still Miss Budweiser on the inside, fighting side by side with Larry Lauterbach, as the Paddock Pools with Joey Hot moves out and out of the way. Now, it's the Winston Eagle. Puts on the gas and goes around the corner. Miss Budweiser's dropped off. Miss Budweiser's way back in second. Oh boy, Alberto is out. They're out of the race. They're dead. Wait a minute. I'm getting a word from the URC radio. They are assessing a 1-lap penalty to the Winston Eagle for crossing lanes prior to the start. Now the Winston Eagle way out in front is now in back of the pack. He's got to make up a lap.
So there you see Winston Eagle, and he's really got a hard charge to make up a lap. I don't think he's got the time to do it, but that'll put the Miss Budweiser up into first place. And now it is going to be Cooper's Express in second place. Ed Cooper Sr. has got to be going crazy down in the pit area.
Well, there's that battle for second on the outside. Left your screen is the Holstead Ness Madison. He takes second, puts the Cooper's Express back to third. We've got a battle there. But this boat, the Miss Budweiser, driven by Tommy Deeth, by virtue of the penalty to the Winston Eagle of 1 lap for changing lanes, according to the referees prior to the start, is in first place, and Tommy Deeth will not worry about this boat. I bet you he got radioed by his crew and said, back off. Don't press him. You've got the lead.
Well, there's just no sense at all in ripping up the equipment at this point in the season. This is the boat. This is the one that's coming down for the checkered flag right now. Tommy Deeth, it started for him right here in Syracuse last year. That was his first win after replacing Jimmy Cropfeld in the seat after that near tragic accident in Miami last year. He sees now the checkered flag coming out. This starts a whole new year for him. This is the first time he is back in the seat of the Miss Budweiser this year, 1989. What can we say? He has gotten the checkered flag. What a tremendous day, this young man.